This ingredient is in more skincare products than almost anything else. It's been called the gold standard of anti-aging. And every week, women tell me their skin is red, dry, peeling, and because of it. So today I'm going to tell you who retinol is actually for, who it might not be right for, and how to use it so it actually works. Welcome back. I'm Kate, an aesthetic nurse. Last week we talked lifestyle habits and skin aging. This week we're going deep on retinol, arguably the most talked about skincare ingredient of the last 30 years, and also one of the most misunderstood ones. I want to cover what it actually does, what the difference is between the two forms of retinoid, how to introduce it without destroying your skin barrier, and who might actually be better off with an alternative. Let's get into it. Let's start at the beginning. Retinol is a form of vitamin A, and vitamin A is essential for cell turnover. When applied to the skin, retinol is converted by the skin into retinoic acid. This is the active form that actually does the work. This conversion process takes a few steps, which is why retinoid is gentler than prescription tretinoin, which is already in the active form. What does retinoic acid actually do? Three things primarily. First, it speeds up cell turnover. Skin cells shed and they regenerate faster. This gives you a fresher, more even surface. Pigmentation fades more quickly. Pores appear smaller and texture improves. Second, it stimulates collagen production. Over time and with consistent use, this translates to a firmer skin and the reduction of fine lines. Third, it increases skin thickness. After 40, skin naturally thins. Retinoids, they can particularly counteract that. These are real, evidence-backed effects. Retinol isn't hype, but, and this is a big but, none of those benefits appear quickly, and getting there requires using it correctly. Retinol palmitate, the gentlest form found in a lot of drugstore products, requires multiple conversion steps to become active. It's good for beginners or very sensitive skin, but the results are modest. Retinol, the most common over-the-counter form, more effective than retinol palmitate. This is what most products labeled retinol contain. Retinaldehyde, one conversion step away from the active retinoic acid. This is more effective than retinol, better tolerated than prescription strength, and it's worth knowing about. Retinoid, this is a prescription, and it's a prescription only found in the US. It's already in the active form. There's most evidence behind it, and also the most likely to cause irritation, especially if it's introduced too quickly. If you're new to retinoids, start with a low percentage retinol. Start at 0.025% to 0.05%. Give your skin time to adjust. Retinoid intolerance is the redness, peeling, and dryness. This is usually not a sign that retinol isn't for you. It's a sign that it was introduced too fast at too high of a concentration. How do you introduce retinol correctly? This is where most people go wrong and where a lot of the bad retinol experiences come from. Rule 1, start slow. Begin with once or even twice a week and do it at night. That's it. Not every night, not twice a day, once or twice a week. Rule 2, buffer it. If your skin is sensitive, apply your moisturizer first. Let it absorb, then reapply the retinol right on top of that. This slows absorption and reduces irritation without eliminating the benefit. As your skin adjusts, you can gradually apply retinol to bare skin. Rule 3, use it at night only. Retinol increases your skin's photosensitivity. SPF in the morning, every morning, becomes non-negotiable when you're using retinol. And always apply retinol at night. Rule 4, watch your barrier. Retinol and a compromised skin barrier are not compatible. If your skin is already red and irritated or sensitive, this may be from overexfoliation, too many active ingredients, or really anything else. Do not introduce retinol until the barrier has recovered. A damaged barrier will react badly, and you'll give up on an ingredient that could have been genuinely transformative for you. Rule 5, be patient. You will not see results in 2 weeks. You need at least 12 weeks. Now this is 12 weeks of consistent use to begin seeing meaningful improvement. Most people give up before the results even arrive. Now, retinol is not for everyone, and I want to say that clearly, because the marketing around it sometimes implies that it's a universal must-have. Now, if you have rosacea, retinol can significantly worsen inflammation and cause flushing. There are gentler alternatives. Azelaic acid, Bakuchiol, and these things are some similar benefits without the same level of irritation. If your skin is very dry or mature, meaning significantly thinned with a compromised barrier, high-strength retinol can strip moisture faster than the skin can even replenish it. Now, in this case, a very low concentration, and you use it infrequently with a strong focus on barrier repair alongside it, is an approach that I would take. And if you're pregnant, or if you're trying to conceive, all retinoids should be avoided. This is a hard rule. If you're unsure whether retinol is right for your skin, that is exactly the kind of conversation worth having with your practitioner. And you want to have that with a good skincare professional, whether that's a practitioner like me, or a dermatologist, or a well-qualified esthetician. Now, I want to spend a minute on Bakuchiol, because it comes up often, and I think it deserves a proper mention rather than being dismissed as a natural alternative to retinol, which slightly undersells it. Bakuchiol is a plant-derived compound. This has been shown in clinical studies to produce the similar improvements in fine lines, pigmentation, and even skin tone to retinol, with significantly less irritation. It doesn't work the same mechanisms as retinoids, but the skin level outcomes are comparable in the published research. Is it as powerful as prescription retinoid? Probably not. But for women with sensitive skin, rosacea, or who just can't tolerate retinol, Bakuchiol is a genuinely solid option, not a compromise. And unlike retinol, it can be used morning and evening, and doesn't carry the same photosensitivity concerns. I use it with some of my clients as either an alternative or a complement to retinol. It just depends on their skin. So, retinol. Evidence-based, genuinely effective, but only when used in the right concentration, introduced correctly, and supported by a healthy skin barrier with daily SPF. Not a magic overnight fix, not right for everyone, but right for the person used in the right way. One of the best long-term investments you can make in your skin. Questions? Drop them below, and I'll answer as many as I can. And the most common ones will become future videos. Like if this was helpful, subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next week, where we're going to talk about something I get asked about constantly: the products on ingredients that should never go on mature skin at the same time. Spoiler, most people are doing this wrong.